I did not know who Henrietta Leavitt was before seeing the recent production of Silent Sky at St. Louis University. I'm glad to have remedied the gap in my knowledge. When we first meet Henrietta, she is looking at the sky instead of going into the church for the beginning of a service. You can tell from the aspirational look on her face that what drives Henrietta is a passion for the physical heavens, not the metaphysical heaven. She is about to leave her rural Massachusetts home to begin work at the Harvard Observatory. She has been offered a position by a famous astronomer, but it isn't what she expected. Henrietta was not allowed to use a telescope to make her own observations. Instead, she became a part of a group of women computers who measured the luminosity of stars on the observatory's photographic plates. Henrietta was assigned to study stars whose luminosity varies over time. Eventually, she demonstrated a linear relationship between the brightness of these stars and their periods. This observation was foundational. It enabled Edwin Hubble, for example, to establish that the universe is expanding. Leavitt might have won the Nobel Prize for her work, but the member of the Swedish Academy who tried to nominate Henrietta in 1924 was too late. She died 3 years earlier. The author of Silent Sky is Lauren Gunderson. Some may recall her as the author of I and You, which was recently presented in the Rep Studio series. I was impressed with Gunderson's depiction of mercurial contemporary teenagers in I and You, and I was just as impressed with how well she captured the formality of Henrietta and her colleagues in Silent Sky. Lucy Cashin's direction was well attuned to the style needed to evoke the play's period, and she drew convincing performances from Katie Schoenfeld as Henrietta, Carly Cosper as her sister, and Miranda Jagels Felix, Erica Withrow, and Jimmy Bernatowicz as Henrietta's colleagues. Emily Valencia's costumes help establish the period on a flexible performance space established by Jim Burwinkle's set, Mark Wilson's lighting, and Shannon Tinsley's video design. Silent Sky spoke eloquently to me.